How to fix a running toilet tank. Imagine hearing that constant drip or the sound of water running nonstop in your bathroom. It can be annoying and wasteful. Today, we're going to figure out how to stop that running toilet tank once and for all. First, always turn off the water supply to the toilet before starting any repairs. Look for the shut-off valve near the base of the toilet and turn it clockwise until it stops. This prevents more water from filling the tank while you work. Carefully remove the tank lid and set it somewhere safe because it's fragile and can break easily. The most common cause of a running toilet is the flapper. This rubber valve sits at the bottom of the tank and seals the opening to keep water from leaking into the bowl. When you flush, the flapper lifts to releases water, then seals again. If it's warped, cracked, or doesn't sit properly, water will leak constantly. To fix this, flush the toilet to drain most of the water, then remove the old flapper. Take it to a hardware store to find an exact match. Install the new flapper, making sure it seats well on the flush valve. Adjust the chain so it's not too tight or too loose. About a 1/4 inch of slack is perfect. Next, check the fill valve, which controls how much water enters the tank. Lift the fill valve arm. If the water stops, the valve is working. If not, you may need to adjust the screw on the fill valve to set the water level about a 1/4 inch below the top of the overflow tube. If lifting the arm doesn't stop the water, the fill valve might need cleaning or replacing. Sediment buildup can clog it, so flushing it out with water can help. Sometimes, replacing the entire fill valve is the easiest fix, especially if it's old or damaged. The float is another key part. It rises with the water level and signals the fill valve to shut off. If the float is set too high, water will overflow into the overflow tube and keep running. To fix this, lower the float arm or float cup so the water level stays about a 1/4 inch below the top of the overflow tube. Make sure the float moves freely without obstruction. Finally, examine the flush valve seat where the flapper sits. If it's corroded or damaged, the flapper won't seal properly. Cleaning or replacing the seat can stop leaks. Remember, always turn off the water before working on the tank. Handle the tank lid gently and remove excess water with a sponge or towel. Take old parts to the store to ensure you get the right replacements. After each adjustment, flush the toilet to see if the running stops. If the problem persists or parts are very worn, replacing the entire flapper or fill valve is often quick and affordable. Fixing a running toilet tank is a simple task that can save water and reduce your water bill, so don't hesitate to give it a try.